啊。哦，原来这是我现在穿的哦。可能明天再开绝密室。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
魔法不够多，继续水。地穴的暗影。做到晚上。哦
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
哦，他把他秘密告诉我了。
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained
爆
hands.
炸，这好
Such
并不危
spells should
险
be
的。
properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
哇，他会这种
It may
这种
take a
魔法
while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Z。
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
《远距离的弓箭哦。
Confringo! Nice work.
Confringo，
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
Protego! You'll get used to it. Confringo! That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
准备好施展更超多，哎，我享受。
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, Does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
都各说秘密了，我绝对不会说出去的，除非对方有给我好处。
Revelio.
都是为识别东西耶。哦，这感觉好像传说哎。
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
God!
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello.
你太衰了吧
Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class.
太衰了
You're
吧
the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
哦，不可以哦，他说不能讲出去哦。我们是朋友，不可以讲出去。
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster.
Wow.
I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
对，我靠北，就是这个。
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
哦，好凶，
Thank you very much.
好凶。
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
哇，塞巴斯汀救不了你了。哦，他进去，然后开骂了吗？哎，至少我没有讲哦，我没有讲说是塞巴斯汀我看的哦。
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
我看要学这招哦。看 Wingardium Leviosa， 这不是那什么电影里面用的那个吗？哦，这个咒语我蛮印象深刻的。
Confringo.
哦，干，我是拿到哟。 哦，还可以这样吸过来。
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
啊，我要先学那个 Wingardium Leviosa。取得并使用毒触手。取得并同时对多个敌人使用魔苹果。但我身上好像没那个呢。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We could use a few more hands there.
Hello. Be with you in a bit. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
毒手去哪里买啊？一直是提供植物种子和肥料，这是魔药，然后
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
哦，里面有宝箱，偷藏。
Revelio.
哦，
Let's look at what we have, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Off on another adventure, are we?
"对啊，我还没有这个东西耶。从金毛菊与毒鹅膏处购买。毒鹅膏，我想一下，好像是那个任务，好像是那里吧，没记错，应该是那里。那个是毒鹅膏吗？鹅膏呢？
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
是不是他啊？
You again for delivering those potions. Hopefully Pippin's quality.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
啊，这边没有卖这种东西。
Thank you for stopping in. I
诶，在哪里啊？
Revelio.
我记得它有个东西可以放那个，可是那个球在哪里啊？
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
它有地方是可以放在一个洞里面啊。我找不到那个
It's like
洞
a。place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
这么远哦。
Depulso. Depulso. Depulso.
哦，到。有了。
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
我高在哪里呀？是在火米村里面吗？看独乐高在哪里呀？那我先找费格哦。
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
找了这么多许久，就居然是
To think
在地底下。
it was beneath us all this time.
《皮皮鬼》不就很吵那个鬼吗？
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Oh, 出来了。
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
别告诉任何人，然后全部告诉他朋友了。
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell.
冰冻
It's
咒
an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me. 戳破红米村火车站上空的气球，戳破魁地奇球场上空的气球。傻小，这跟我学冰冻咒有什么关系？我还真不知道红米村的火车站在哪里，有这东西，好像从来没有去过。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
我没说我了，哎，这什么？阿 Q。
Revelio.
红米村火车站有这个东西吗？
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, 在那里有。
Revelio.
干魔法太多，好复杂、哦，这下惨了。哎呀，不给飞呀、这下惨了。 戳破他的气球，好险有任务有指标哎。要怎么戳破啊？怎么戳？应该是要飞吧？飞还能够戳看呢。哎，果然是用飞的。
Revelio。
干，在空中也可以这样子哦，在空中也可以用线行。那还有个在哪里啊？哦，那边。
Revelio。
在哪里？下一个在哪里？哎，干！
Brilliant。
How did you
Revelio.
get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to
你
hear.
就蛮靠美，
Keep
并
it
没有
up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team.
并没有。
Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
冰冻咒，全身上下都是杀人的东西。
There you go. Catching them quickly.
哦，
I think it's very difficult, but you continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
好，感谢老师的教导。哇，这么远哦！这么远，总可以允许我骑扫把了吧？你可以骑耶，睡哦！ 好爽哦，这样就不用去下面了。这样就没有把竞技森林放在眼里了。那下面有东西，我蛮想探索看看的。哦呦，什么地方？下面在开打，我要打，我要打，我要参与咖。
Oh, I'm gonna eat you. Come bring those!
有半人马，他是好的耶。
Revelio.
好多敌人哦，打！
Afraid to take a hit?
Accio. Incendio.
I heard something.
Depulso.
Never!
带走。
Glacier.
Oh, still, you little Neasel! What have you done?
Defender.
No!
Confringo.
Trite gymnastics won't save you.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
I'll swap you like a freelance.
Protego. Revelio.
还有敌人哦，在哪里？
Incendio.
Tricky little cave flapper.
Expelliarmus.
去武器走。
Incendio. Levioso. Your master like the pets you are.
我的药的上限量可以超过10发啊！
Revelio.
.好，走人。 开打！我要参一卡。打3块。
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
哇！
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Defender.
哎呦喂！
Protego.
Stupefy.
Confringo. It would appear that you're grossly out of
Incendio. Levioso.
靠呗，射错人了。
Confringo.
Protego.
Stupefy. You're gonna have to stop Levioso. I don't have all day.
Accio.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio.
Did ya? Head in the clouds, this one.
Confringo.
Incendio. So. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
No! Protego! How does that feel?
Defender.
我真的很痛，我是真的很痛。哇，他这样有他有4个栏位，然后都有4个大格子，我那魔法可以搭呢。
Revelio.
可以研究出自己的一套连招出来。走这么久，怎么看到一盏灯都没有？我好像没有放到这招哈，我都一直在翻滚，可是我居然没用这招，学了没在用。什么地方？哦，3块，干！哇，大绝开下去还没怎么痛啊。 继续走。
Stupefy. Depulso. Glacius. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
哇，超强！
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Potato. Stupefy. Defendo. Confringo. Stupefy. Depulso. Stupefy. Glacius. Protego.
哎，挡不住吗？
Stupefy.
也可以，要看实际挡。
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm.
缓速咒哎
It，allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks,
Protego.
then come and see me.
这个防御术其实它有点像格挡，因为它只是一段时间而已就没了。它其实它算格挡，对，尤其是没有防御，就是个格挡。
Revelio.
我觉得有格挡反而比防御还要来的好玩。毕竟也很强的，因为用不到防御。他光是翻滚就很强嘞，翻滚基本上你只要你头上有那个符号出来，你只要翻滚，基本上是绝对打不到你。然后翻滚又可以升级成像这种东西，更扯，移动距离又更远了。
Revelio.
他说缓速之后要怎么学？在尖塔附近练习飞行。尖塔，在奇恩桥高塔附近练习。减震值，这蛮强的耶。到时候我要整理一下我的技能栏了，有些看怎么搭。我应该要把攻击型都放在上左右，下午就当做是探险用好了。好，上跟右都是做攻击用的。好，暂时先这样搭配。 我等于是越级打怪啊！
Who lived here, I wonder?
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Revelio.
敌人打！
Stop right there!
Accio.
Leviosa. Come back here.
Incendio.
I have so much of a scratch on me!
Expelliarmus.
What are you, a gobstone?
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
No.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio.
梅林这烤要干嘛？这是要烧吗
Incendio.
啊，梅林这个时候在解。我先骑去把一些点打开好了。有扫把就是屌。
Revelio.
敌人呢？打！使用拉锁术将敌人击飞即可至可破坏的物体上。
Such arrogance.
有点难哎。
Depulso.
去！哎，撞到，水哦！
Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
哦，越来越强了，真爽！
Revelio.
这里有梅林的实验了。
Could it be a Merlin trial?
哦，哎，公爵吗？哦，不是。
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand.
哦，开始推销
I
了。
wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
那他卖什么？
See if there's something you need.
哦，他这有卖扫把、哦。适合炫耀自身各种技能，同时看起来令人惊艳的飞行者，5000块，真死吧，5000块。
I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
那个要鉴定。啊，对了，我应该先回万应室哦。可是万应室可以直接回去吗？万应室还要自己找回去哦，我以为他有个地方可以让我直接瞬移回万应室。厕所一下。秘密解密者的睡袍。敢穿这个走路很屌哎、欸，穿睡袍跑很屌哎、欸。点力完毕啊！好，继续点。没你的试验，我等到技能学多一点再说吧，因为它有些东西要靠技能才解得开。
What are you up to now?
This place has seen better days.
over here.
做到早上。
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Quickly now.
干暗杀哎、
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ranrock said so. There must be something here. Ranrock said so.
不可能要全杀掉吧
Revelio.
There must be
Petrificus Totalis.
Ranrock said so. Nothing over here.
Petrificus Totalis.
Oh,
this day's gone on too long.
Revelio.
那2个呢？总不可能叫我解决吧？
Revelio.
不要跟他们起冲突，但是全灭了。
You will regret coming here.
哈哈哈，还是发现了。
Protego, Stupefy, Levioso, Accio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here? I will draw blood.
哦，刺客。 好快哦！刺客嘞？刺客先秒掉你！ 哇，这招那么痛哦！
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
搞了半天还不是要全杀？
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
抱歉了，教授，我是天选之人。哇，教授不见了！
A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
"我自己拿起来喝一杯，悠闲。脆搭。
Revelio. Revelio.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Eh, 走错。
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
它是颠倒的。哦，透过这个方式去看路怎么走。哦，没有，过来就好了。精神病院面罩。我走楼梯就跟着下降。
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
哇，要满出来啦
！These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Levioso.
Stupid one.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
These look familiar.
Whoa. Accio.
诶，那边有箱子。
Accio.
More statues.
诶，这两边竟是不同的地方哎。哦，他只是拿东西的地方。
Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Depulso. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Glacius.
Traces of ancient magic. Not making this easy on me.
Revelio. Accio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
诶，另外一面有桥，这边没有桥。
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
不太懂。这不对，应该是把它这样拉过来，然后。
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
呀，就算我过来好了，然后呢？啊！
So that's it.
我想想哦。
I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
这个地板超酷的。哦，武器头
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
这么多人干，还想跳啊？
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Oh.
Revelio.
我刚敌人超多。 哎，那边也可以过。哦，解谜喽！
Archway.
Accio.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Accio.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
哇！提供药水，教授真佛心。哇，给我5罐呢，是怎样？等一下是有什么大战是不是？哇 ！Come on！
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Oh!
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
哦，好壮啊！哦，大地碎裂脚，先吃我一大绝了。
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Depulso.
我干这傻小！
Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
哎，我打了没有屁用啊！
Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo.
Eh?
Glacius.
哦，要用相对应颜色的东西啊。
Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Leviosa. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Glacius.
哇，一次全开完。我发现他大绝是可以连开的呢。
What a relief. Another pensive.
哦，是什么？巨人哦。
Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgana, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I'm so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
我在想会不会这个女的最后黑化了。
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Revelio.
不然那个女的好像也没有感觉，好像也没有经过什么试炼之类，但是到了这个时代来却要我们经过重重的考验跟试炼，一定有什么原因。
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
我的学业。
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
强化自身魔法税哦。
I will look out for them.
守得好。哎，也没跟我说那个任务到底怎么用，去哪里买啊？那个什么，什么鹅什么哭的，还是鹅什么忘记？
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
哦，扫把可以升级啦！
I hope you will come and see me
为什么不可以走这一条？到底是怎样？
highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Please see me after class once you have completed the task.
哇，超多人寄东西给我了，
I would like to teach you Descendo.
一堆东西可以学了。
For pulling objects to the ground.
Oh, 我靠！哦，骑兽！啊，我要这个，可以骑兽了。收集3怪的鼻涕，对漂浮在半空中的敌人实战测试拉索术。 搞竞赛呢，去标一下啦，可以升级耶，怎么可以不升呢？ 诶，还不错诶，增加古代魔法蓄力条的累积速率诶。监患者虽然防御有点低，但是啊，我要这个效果，我要这个效果，我想要那累积速率，我觉得有点慢。哇，直接变红色嘞！光剑流。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. In the mark. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
那回什么呀？我直接全收刮。
Wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
我要竞速，竞速！
Down with Phineas, that jealous black!
The tales of Beetle the Bard.
我要升级我的扫帚。
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
刚好，那卖掉的钱直接拿来升级这个，升级。
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
不用考虑，当然是冲啊！
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races. 在地图外的地方哦，那么远。哇！
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Nothing clears the cobwebs quite like flying.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
哈哈，远远的给我打！啊，轻松打。
Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo! Depulso! Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Depulso! Confringo!
哇，这好多只哦
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Depulso.
快跑快跑，不要恋战！
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment.
怎么会有人住在这边啊？
Glacius. Depulso. Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Defender. Levioso. Accio.
他没办法
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
他没有办法做任何浮空跟拉取，
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
这么强，
Incendio.
哇，越来越多只了。
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Confringo. Defender. Depulso. Glacius. Protego. Confringo.
Off on another adventure, are we?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambush me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
“东西真多哎！”哎，什么东西？还过来干嘛？
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see
Hello.
Hogwarts students here during. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
哦，他也有卖扫把，而且还是传家的，打着传家的名声在那边。哎呦，他有磨苹果哎！哎，读书手我要买，这
You
我
won't
这
be
我都要。
disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
Protego!
他说这个任务要怎样？要在取得晋升毒素手，用毒素手，然后还要再对多个敌人用磨苹果。哦。
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
strong competition. Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year. And don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Now that's more like it. I'm getting the hang of this. Made it. Now that's more like it. I'd say that was acceptable. Good. I've got this.
啊！有人要难以置信了哦。What？ 你一定是作弊。
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run.
Ah.
Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
But
you said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Revelio. Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Since Black clearly has no interest in his.
回报威斯卡。 哎，对，多个第二用，那不就等于我可以去刚刚那个沼泽里面再找那个青蛙吗？找蟾蜍，找蟾蜍。哇，没死哎！
Revelio.
刚刚蟾蜍超多，我不知道怎样才可以遇全部。哦，有门，这是什么？哦，迷宫哎！哎，纳尼？哇，找到了！啊！脸部物品。
Revelio.
哦，他们藏了好多。哎呦呀！来！
I should investigate.
能来都来。冲啊！下一个磨苹果。
Assignment's all finished.
有吗？有完成了吗？感觉不出来。
Confringo, Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Glacius.
哎呦呀
Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Potato. Stupid one. Confringo.
我总觉得我好像没有完成他那个任务。干！哎呦，完成了，睡了，有，他达成了，爽啦！好像多个敌人，其实只要存在2个敌人，你放他就算是复数的敌人了，他就认定是多数了，只要2个就可以。太好啦，可以学 Wingard Vidiosa 了。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Whatever my Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
好，去学魔法。可是我还要再找对漂浮在半空中的敌人。我好像目前好像没有看到有在飞的敌人呢。哼，难找喽。这个奇兽我也要那个。陶瓷面具。哇，减少来自妖精的伤害。哈哈，好像变态哦。
What are you up to now?
课后辅导。
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
"哇，进阶版的漂浮哎！不过它的功用好像是拿来用物品的，而不是好像不是用在敌人身上的。我这可以用在敌人身上，这太作弊了。
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
"但什么时候才可以学这个啊？抹黑魔法，立即击杀敌人。Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a miracle.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared. Really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Huh. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
护法术在哪里？不会是这一个吧？
Is it possible to become an aura? Being an aura, having.
哦，然后我要去学那个骑兽，应该可以骑咯，骑吧，我要骑。
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
骑兽辅双是用来照料其无法骑兽形象对象，爱给你做宇宙。用一替骑兽刷毛的刷子。
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
狮尾猫，哎。
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing. Oh. Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
又是史怀哲林的学生在作怪。
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
I 我不小心叫他打他。我觉得我咒语蓝快不够用了，哼。闪避吸收这样也可以累积那古代魔法血。哦，他还有他所谓的完美格挡。哇！干，这有点作弊耶！干，把别人变成爆炸物，然后丢出去，直接杀掉2个人，那太扯了，而且还是强制性的变呢。干，无视物理定律。舒服舒服。
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has
饲料无
come
限。
to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
A happy beast is a giving beast. That's what Professor Howard always says, at least. If we treat them well, they'll treat us well.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beast lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Oh?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say.
抱上女妖吗？
It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said,
另类的陆袭鸟。
pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
磕头。哎。
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
但他已经心想，干没有骑上去，可惜。
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
我不要，偷猎者很危险。我们去调查一下，我不要。
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
看他有些那种拒绝选项，真的超好笑的，或者是很靠北的东西，要么就很酸，要么就很靠北。那我怎么去骑兽那边？可以直接去的吧？兽有的那应该也要开放的、啊，哇，能不能去？
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Accio.
什么？还在锁定？干！我的剧情还没有到吗？到底什么时候才可以学骑手啊？ 哦，阿格拉姆拉，这好像是解锁的，这个我要学，这好像是可以解开锁的。看那个图，应该是可以解开锁。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
还是这个告密鬼。
Would you like to learn the knockback jigs flipendo?
又有
Once
新的
you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
种植和收割斑点老鹤草，取得全部3种战斗植物，并同时使用它们。我靠！
Expelliarmus. Depulso. Glacius.
But I wanted...
Defender. Confringo.
哎，这咒语我还没学到吗？
Careful! Things will soon go to pot if I'm put out of commission.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Might I trouble you for a moment?
Lumos. Reparo.
哎，我有点忘记这个猴子要怎么解。
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso.
狂放。
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to
靠
night.
北，他现在还教我这个哦，害我这边耍白痴。哦。
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
因为每个等下都是对我的好处，要我帮你，好处先拿出来。
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
我觉得我修复咒很少在用到。不用哎，好像直接就可以开了，好像不用那个，直接开哦。
Alahomora.
啊干！啊，我来研究一下。 哦，只要让他们两个转动就可以了。
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle.
偷偷摸摸，在机长浴室中取回幻影。放心，交给我。
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
把更多月亮拿回去给他，可以去更高等的靠北，原来是这样。
Revelio.
不能对自己的学校的人使用实话吗？
Revelio. Revelio.
“哎呀，不能对人用实话。”
Aloha Mora.
感觉应该都是老师们的房间吧，教授那些。
That had better not be a student I hear lurking about.
干教授
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
Revelio.
哦，所以他们走了。哦，等级3。
Revelio.
哦。
You are to be remanded at once.
你要立刻被抓起来！你被抓到了。
Revelio.
哦，加载东西开过就不会再开了。哦，好险！不然我以为要重开一遍。
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio 有一道锁。
Revelio. Revelio.
硬要开。哦，他在干嘛？他在干嘛？
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so primitive if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell.
级长什么意思啊？是管理他们。
My marching Professor Hector's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points.
级长会不会是五年级上面更高的学长姐？
Revelio.
I bet the nerve of these students thinking they can simply go anywhere uninvited.
Revelio. Revelio.
This has gone on long enough. Who's there?
Aloha, Mora.
喂，那他怎么回头那么快呀？
Aloha, Mora.
Revelio. 白痴，我点那边，他怎么会往上面走
？Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
From the hospital wing on account of that.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other payrolls and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the
God.
students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
但他转头杀小。哇，这关我重复超多遍了。 玩玩也可以睡了，真的，这帮玩玩我也可以睡了。
Revelio.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
Hey, God!
And Ravenclaw would not have been
What? Okay.
Revelio.
What are you up to now? No fair, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
I parcel to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What's what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport, encompassing the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Well, all of the teams flying about, the golden snitch. Rather a lot like that, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
如果直接拿那本又怎样？也可以呢。但它不受那个影响哦。哦，顺利过去。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
终于开始要好处了。
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
哇，终于结束了。他天赋是不是学的时候就不能返回？好像不行哎，他不能说学之后那个。 也不知道他的天赋到底能不能学满，但可以学满就不用担心了。突破系统，增加装备储存空间的哦，原来梅林是拿来解装备空间的哦。啊，我正愁不够用的说，哦、原来哦，那就真的有点重要了，哈哈哈，空间真的很不足啊。 龙皮保卫者斗篷，看一下啊，破心护防，哇，还再多一个、哦。装备特性配方奖励，哦，可以塞那个啊。 龙心那个听起来屌屌的。哈哈，这戴起来样子哦，阿萨辛。我干龙纹呢，好屌哦！我根本就不是学生嘛。那皮革外套哎，那这样走起路来是什么感觉？如果里面是穿黑的话，应该就还可以搭得起来。那我本来就是黑的。对，我就是要看到那个龙纹出来。哎，这样也是可以耶，干这样好屌哦！不要围巾，干这衣服岔开来比较帅。妈威斯卡哎！干里面这还不错看呢，传奇物甲装饰。睡衣。我拿掉长什么样子啊？里面长这样哦。其实这套也是可以，可是鞋子我不太喜欢，我不太喜欢这种袜子长长这样的。这种我认为是最好的。哦，它里面是这样子哦，很绅士哎。其实这个才最好的。让长裤是最好，可是它这个不是长裤，有点，但是手有点太崩了，可惜呀。 这个如果是长裤的话，就还不错看了。真帅！如果这颜色能改更好，还不能飞行坐骑呀！干！第二个图片说：“月亮背后的男人，哎，干，难找哦。”哦，今天就先这样了，差不多了。超级深哦，这边有支线任务哦。坐骑最屌。完全不是学生的样子。啊，就到这边了，休息休息，明天晚上再继续开了。哦，好，各位晚安。